Well, hi again. I'm in a trailer. I'm in a trailer park. I I just realized I'm subconscious about being heard about what I'm talking about because I'm afraid of someone finding out what I'm going through and coming out and getting me. I'm afraid of Dr. Suporn. I'm afraid of his transgendered uh, family. So I decided that I would try to find another place to make videos, uh, and maybe make videos on a more frequent basis because for some reason I don't I don't feel people are taking my story seriously. I'm not getting any responses from the transgender community. I got a response from uh, that one person whose identification starts with H. Um, I'm sorry, I don't remember. It's not a name. It's an ID. So I can't possibly remember that off the top of my head. But thank you for responding. But where is the transgender community uh, in finding out the truth about what I'm going through? If what I'm saying is so outrageous, where are the questions asking me? Where is someone coming by? I mean, there's transgender people all over the place. Why doesn't somebody publicize this, get me in front of Oprah Winfrey or Jerry Springer, and look at my groin and confirm and go after this guy that's injecting what I don't know what it feels like formaldehyde. I mean, I don't know what formaldehyde feels like. It's it feels like it. I don't know what a tissue preservative feels like. It's consistent with, I should say. I'm my my complications are consistent with formaldehyde diluted in some sort of substrate or medium that's oil based, uh, uh, some sort of tissue preservative. If it's not formaldehyde, formaldehyde is a tissue preservative, but there's other tissue preservatives. So where is the outrage? Why is why is the transgender community been silent, basically? You know what? How come there's no like, wow, this is happening to you? How did it happen? What? Who did you? Who were the nurses? Who were the aides that came by your room while you went through this and did nothing? Who was the nurse? No questions about that. Why did the Dr. Suporn group ban you from being a member? Note that I'm still a member, but I'm not able to post. I'm not able to share my story. So you can tell my voice is elevated because uh, I'm talking louder. Um, I'm just getting upset because I've realized that people are going to ignore me until I quote unquote make a scene, and I feel that people don't want the story to get out. They don't want people to know what Dr. Suporn is capable of and what he's doing. I don't know if this has happened to anyone else. If anyone has gone to Dr. Suporn and committed suicide in 2 years later, or what have you, had some unusual ending to their life, what really happened there? Has he done this to someone else? I mean, I went through an operation that was very smooth, as if this person had no problem at all in what he's doing, and maybe that's the Thai way of life. You know, they've got the worst conditions of any prison system for prisoners. There's a guy that has a book out called 4,000 Days. He escaped from a Thai prison. His name is David Axelrod. No, David. I forget his last name, and I can find that out for you. But I think it's in one of my other videos. It's called Escape, and it's from a Thai prison, and he spent 12 years there, and I think that's how I got 4,000 days. And and he escaped after 12 years. It might have been 6 years. Uh, 6 times 300, no, it was 12. So, yeah, my voice is a little bit elevated because I'm upset that people are trying to paint this as someone who's lost their mind, because, and that's been a theme throughout the responses from the transgender community, is that I've lost my mind. Because I'm crazy. Uh, if I'm deemed crazy, they don't have to respond to me because there's no proof, there's no court of law, there's no conviction against Dr. Suporn, and here I am. I'm a live person. I have the ability to say what's on my mind. I'm dying from an embalment. The title of the video is "In Vivo Embalment of My Groin." In vivo being in a live person, versus whatever the other, I think, yeah, whatever the other term means. But in vivo embalmment, it's not entirely accurate. I'm being embalmed alive. The toxicity that started in my labia and has spread to my groin is continuing to spread until someone does something. And I believe this is the nature of Dr. Suporn's punishment of me. It's to make me feel very alone. Think about what I said to people on his message board that started all this, and about being very cold and disrespectful to people on his support group that I basically shunned away from. And I'll have another discussion about that. But I'm gonna make a video every day now because it takes about 10 minutes if I know what I want to say, and I have something to say, and it feels more sincere, less made up, and I don't think it's right what I'm going through. I think I need to say something regardless of what happens, regardless of who I piss off, or who at my job finds out, who I am. My name is Stephanie Grow, Grow. The reason I'm telling you my full name is because I anticipate having to prove that I went to Dr. Suporn, which is to show my papers that I got from him that says I went to him. So I have to do all that just to get some help. And at the end of the day, I shouldn't have to do this to be a person in this world. I shouldn't have to succumb to this pain by the transgender community. The transgender community is to me has let me down, and I was cold to the not to the transgender community, but to members that I felt were being inappropriately were being inappropriate on their forums. They have a way of communicating that is puts somebody off, that is stealth. like me, I was stealth, and I was put off by it, and I was also having a bad day, and none of that mattered. As soon as they found out who I was, they they did something about it. I think I there's more on that as well. Why would why would the transgender community be so silent after three almost 4 years? You know, where they where's the responses to my videos? You know, how many are there? Are there less than 10? Are there less than 20 responses? And what do they say? And what are my responses? Are they really trying to find the truth? Or are they trying to smear and distract from what's going on? And I have to deal with this, and I have to tell people what I'm going through, and it's very painful and it's very hard. So I'm gonna let that be the video for today, and I'm gonna do a video every day now. Thank you.